this road was actually more rough than I had expected. There's a lot of bumps, a lot of washed out parts. So while the Ford Escape was fine on this road, I wouldn't take like a Porsche. You know, I mean, it's you don't want a low riding car there. I wouldn't, you know, even whatever. You know, you wouldn't want a regular sedan. You'd want something a bit higher off the ground. Yeah, you can see there's a steep climb. It's a steep cliff. You know, like I was looking down there. Oh, I gotta look at the road. I don't want to look that way and fall that way. You know, so did that. Heading up this hill, and it's good. You know, like it's a nice drive. Not too bad. I've been on worse roads. Yeah, I've been on worse roads. But this one definitely did bounce around quite a bit. You don't want a low riding car on this. And then I've got to make an apology about my mix up. I don't know where my mind is, but my mind and my mouth aren't connecting on this next segment here. So, well, what happened was I came up here and saw that the gate was there. Walked over and saw that the lock was unlocked. I was like, well, I guess it's just access for anyone. You could just open up the gate and just make sure you close it on your way out. So I did that, and right as I started backing up my car to drive up here, I see a Forest Service a car coming down, and I let them. I was like, pulled back in. I was like, oh, I guess. I opened the door for him. I did open the gate for him. It was already open, and boy, I should probably redub this, but I won't. I'll just like an idiot. But the gate was closed. They said, no, it's walking access only. So I left my car there, locked it, grabbed my bag, and it's only 0.2 miles, so I could walk. But the drive up here was pretty rough. I recorded a sample of it. You probably have seen it by the time I get here. I'm out of breath, boy. Anyway, I'll come back if there's anything new. Yeah, so here I am. I'm flying the drone, just getting some phenomenal footage up here. Here you can see the high desert out to the east, southeast a little bit. We're going looking more eastward. Now we're heading north. The tower's towards the north, so that's a good look out there to tell. There's Mount Hood. There's the sign for Flag Point Lookout, and there's a couple buildings up there, a couple shelters. I'm not sure what they do there. Here I am flying around. It's windy, so I'm blowing around a bit. Yeah, it's just phenomenal views out here. You can't. I mean, it just takes your breath away, especially when you're in this FPV mode. You got the goggles on. It's like you're flying through the air, you know. And so yeah, I'm not really getting much, but just some good footage. You can see there's a mountain there. I think that's Jefferson, since we're heading south here. And then up here we have, I thought there would be Mount Adams, but there's Mount Hood there. And so over here in this section here, I'm going to be walking through this because I didn't know. I wanted to get to some cliffs over to the left of here, kind of to the south. I don't think I can see them. I don't think I got there. yeah, it got windy and my signal was kind of breaking up a little bit, and I was like, yeah, let's head back, you know. So I turn around and there's some nests up there. Uh, yeah, and then I get a little more courage and kind of go a little bit different directions, kind of circling around, just enjoying this flying around, man. It's just beautiful. I love it. And sorry about all the sliding if that makes you ill. But yeah, I thought this was a pretty cool video that I took here. Man, this is just fantastic at the high desert there. Man, a couple little buildings. And then shortly we're going to go to uh, I don't think I have the video of me walking through the. I might have to clip that in. Doing my first little bit of off trail hiking. There's a feature on the map that looked like kind of a ridge. I don't know if it's shadows. If it's shadows, it's shadows, and I just wasted my time. But the feature on Google Maps looked very interesting, and it looked like a ridge, just like a cupped ridge line, maybe. I don't know. It was interesting. I could try to show a picture if I can think about it. I'm not the most athletic fella. I don't mean fella like a NAFO guy. I mean just a guy. Let's see. Walk through here. My pathfinding skills are on full display here. Okay. I'm gonna pause this and get another look at. Okay. Pause this to get another look at the map. Well, I found a trail, guys. I don't know where it's going, but it's going in the direction that I want to go. So we'll see. If somebody else thought this feature was interesting. All these breathing, I know, like I don't hear it myself, but in the video, it sounds pretty bad. Wow. Look at this lookout location. Holy Shadinskis. Absolute gorgeous day. All right, so we're taking off. I'm getting some good views of what's out there. Flying around. I'm a bit nervous because it's pretty windy, and so I'm looking for ways that I can get some good views of the cliffs. And I see that there's a path that I can walk down below to see. So in case I do lose the drone, I could actually walk down there and pick it up. So right now I'm just kind of just examining and seeing what's going on. And just FYI, I recorded this a few days ago, quite a while, maybe last week, I've been doing a lot of recording actually, guys. There's a lot of videos coming up. This one, the voice, I had some voice stuff, and the audio got messed up, and I don't know. So here I am. I'm flying it around this trail. I see this trail, and I'm like, oh, here, so I can go down. Just flying it in directions. I'm trying to see if I can get down there and get a picture of the cliff. It's pretty windy, I must say, you know. And I noticed some other pretty cool stuff out there too. Like there's a rock formation. You can kind of see it. It's right there. There's that rock formation right over there on the little bump on the left hand side of the screen. It's gone now, but yeah, there's a pretty cool rock formation. I wanted to get a picture out, and I will. I'll get over there. And yeah, so here's just these rocks, man. They're just cliffs. Looks like a long way down from there as these rocks just tumble down, you know. So I'm trying to get out a little bit so I can get a picture. There's that clip. I should have. I think it would have been a really cool picture with me standing there on on the on the cliff with my fist pumped. You know, like yeah. You know, I think that would have been a pretty powerful image. But I was sitting down at the time, and it's windy, so I'm trying to stay out of the wind a bit and just checking this stuff out. I hope you guys don't hear the background music. Somebody's playing music somewhere in my apartment as I'm recording this, so this audio even. I mean, yeah, and so yeah, just some great views. Just enjoy the views, I guess. I really don't know what to say. It's not. This really isn't that great. I don't know if I should do some more cutting and clipping or what. You know, it's not. It's really not entertaining. I don't think for people to watch, but it's what I did. You know, and I'm sharing it. Yeah, shortly I'll do. So here I am. I'm going out to that point. I made a comment on the Google reviews. It looks like there's a trail out there. You know, I'm trying to fly out. I don't know if I make it out there this time or yeah, I think I do. So you can kind of see an opening there, and it kind of looks like a little trail going out there. I don't know if it is. It's not an official trail, I don't think, but it's pretty neat. That's for sure. I do kind of wish I would have gone out there. It was just I don't know. I was a little bit nervous. I hadn't done much exercise, so I wasn't looking at doing too much walking, and but yeah, I did find some pretty good. I mean, this rock formation is pretty cool looking. Somebody's been out here. You can see there's like a couple piles, and then there's another pole type thing out there, you know. And it's windy. I don't want to I don't want to hang out but too long because I don't want to lose my drone. I like to be more confident with it. But yeah. Yeah, so here I'm gonna try to come back. I think I'm gonna like see if I can see. I'm gonna try to see if I can follow a trail back. I don't really see it here exactly. I kind of see something, but it doesn't look like it goes. Oh, there we go. Now I can see. Yeah, okay. This is the trail. So here I'm following it, just going along slowly, trying not to hit trees and lose my drone. And following, and then I kind of lose the trail. It's hard to see. Well, maybe not. I think I end up losing it a little bit. I have to go up here a little while. Maybe it's too windy. Maybe I'm losing signal or something with all the trees. I'm not sure, but something. Yeah, see, it's just it gets. I took a wrong turn somewhere, and I'm just like, man, I just want to get back. I don't want to mess around and lose my drone, so I'm just gonna go up and back. And that's what I do. Heading back. It's such a nice, man. It's just so beautiful. It's a beautiful day. You can't ask for a better day. That's for sure. Yeah, I could probably cut some of these landing sequences out. Um, all right, and see, I just wanted to get another quick view before I left because it was fantastic out there. You could see how windy my hair, whatever hair I got left, is blowing around in the wind there. The trying to do a little clap because I was recording audio. It just didn't work, you know. And just more views, you know. I don't know. I could probably cut some of this out. I need to learn more about cutting, and I'm a bit nervous about going over the edge there. But I go, I think, you know. Fly out. Just having fun. It's such a nice day. Man, the memories of that place. This is actually one of the most beautiful places I've been so far in Mount Hood. One of them. It's easy accessible. I mean, we're talking barely no hike, you know. And just fantastic views, fantastic everything. You can't go wrong here. And trying to get out here to this other cliffside, but I just don't quite make it. I mean, I do make it, but it's windy, and yeah, see, I'm getting nervous, so I turn back around. You know, I don't know how easy it is to get out there, but I think I can, but I just don't know. So I turn back around and head back to camp, home base, you know. And I think, yeah, you see that wind, man, just flopping me around everywhere. In later videos, I do turn it on to stable horizon, so you won't see it as bad. And just landing, and we'll see where we go next. Oh yeah, this is a quick little run. I saw this. I was in this little tunnel of trees, and I was like, man, this would be a really cool shot. But it was low on batteries, so I just did a quick zoom down here. I'm zooming, kind of low, like 3 feet off the ground. Zooming down, there's a barrier. This is another type of road that I'm traveling through, and zooming, and then all of a sudden, beep 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 beep. It's up there it goes, and see how it's starting to rise. It stopped because it was going to do an automatic return to home. I'm glad it didn't because it wouldn't have made it up 80 feet to get out of there, 80 meters to get out of the trees. There's trees canopy above me, so I went ahead and lowered it back down and just did another zoom back home, back to me. I would have liked to go a lot further, but man, it was that was a fun little run. Like, it's just such a cool video. I get a little nervous there as I'm trying to drift on a little bit off course. Stop. I mean, this isn't like F-Zero where you just crash and you just land back on the street. I mean, you gotta find that drone. You can't. I mean, look at how fat I am. You think I can just walk around anywhere? Yeah, I can't. I'll tell you that again. I can't walk around anywhere. And so here, I wanted to have dinner, you know, and you see all these people, man, these couples, they go out, and I bought this chair the other day, and these couples, they go out and they have dinner, they show that they're camping, they have dinner, they show themselves eating dinner, and I kind of wanted to do something, so I had some Panda Express, some teriyaki chicken that I had, and so I fly out, man, it is just gorgeous, man, this place, you can't, these rocks, man, the view, everything about this is just absolutely stunning. And there's no other words to describe it, man. Everything around this area is just breathtaking. So here, I pause it, take my goggles off, I think I think I think I'd reposition it. Not exactly here. I'm gonna cut some of this out because it is kind of silly just to sit there and watch me eat while I'm sitting there. If this is it, we might lose this. Yeah, it does look like I'm eating. I'll come back when I'm done eating. All right, and I think we're back. I'm about finished eating. Um, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think we're about finished eating. So here I'm putting my stuff back. We're getting some more views, spinning around, and just checking out the views around here. And and that's it. I think this is we got man somehow somehow got 7 more minutes of this flying, but this is pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here. This isn't exactly Flag Point. This is around there. It's I can't remember where the street is, but man, it's still a pretty cool place. Um, anyway, I appreciate you sticking around at the end. It's kind of a longer video than I wanted it to be, but it's definitely a cool place. Like, can you imagine just opening your door to that every day? Just amazing. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I appreciate it. Have a good day.